Kia ora tātou. Welcome also to home of rugby here in Wellington. Great to have you all coming into New Zealand Rugby to celebrate, which is a really special and important day for our organisation as we look to congratulate Scott on his appointment. We're delighted to have him coming on board to take over the role as All Black coach from 2024. We know this means a huge amount to him, how special the All Blacks is to him as a person. And his family, and we just want to recognise that significant support he has from his family as well, and we know they're incredibly proud of his appointment too. Also want to recognise the incumbent All Black coaching team and Ian Foster and all of his staff and the team as they look to head towards Rugby World Cup 2023 in France. They have our 100% support as they go into that tournament, and we're looking forward to working with them over the next 6 months to do everything we can to make sure that tournament's a huge success for the All Blacks and New Zealand Rugby, and a tournament that the entire country can be proud of.
There's a bit of talk about how accurate it was that international experience was a big key to this job.
Yeah.
Did you have to convince panels it wasn't?
It was one of the questions. How do I put this? It was around. My answer was around, continued success compared to international experience. So the balance of the two. So bringing the success with me and with formula and how I've done it, and also my selection, the relationships I built, so the whole package around it, and giving examples of people who have done it without international experience that have come in and been successful straight away because of their continued success. So yeah, that's how I shaped it.
Scott,
yeah.
What are you going to do differently for the All Blacks as a coach?
As a coach?
Ian Foster.
Oh, we're different people, different coaches, so we'll bring in different aspects. He's extremely successful, and his time as a coach, and I have been sort of doing their own ways. I think, how I leave my mark on the group is, what I would have presented on today. I can go through the presentation again if you want, but I think, the way I look and view the game, we're different. The way I've created the culture is going to be different, and the game might be totally a little bit different. So there's going to be a natural innovation with just the different ways we look at the game. But yeah.
Have you got your coaching team sorted, and can you announce that?
Yeah, no, that's one part of it. Look, we're going through that at the moment. We started those conversations. I couldn't really have those beforehand, so we've only literally, like I said, got to a point we are now before we'll start those conversations. But look, I've got my preferred group here.
It's a little way off now, but next year there'll be a typical post-World Cup exodus. How do you feel about the challenge of, of rebuilding the All Blacks with those players leaving?
Yeah, I'll probably rephrase the rebuild. Like, you got what you got, so you've got to make sure they perform right from the start. Look, I know the lay of the land intimately. I understand, who's on contract, who's off contract, and with full respect with the group that they've got now, and we'll talk a lot about this to make sure we set up to make sure this group's right, but also have an understanding what's required for the next few years for the contracts, so the players to keep some continuity. But yeah, that excites me. All the young ones understand what's required to be an All Black and get them ready.
Have you been able to speak to the players? Have you, Sam Kane, as someone you had a conversation?
Oh, look, nothing. Like, honestly, from there to here, nothing. That's a role for NZRU to do. For that current group, we'll set professional boundaries that we'll keep and work to. And my role will be the stuff behind the scenes, which is supportive of next year, but understanding what's required from them and respectfully this year so they can perform, but also they have a long view of what to achieve, getting my group together, making sure getting the right people around me, and still finish the job with the Crusaders.
SENZ.